Stuff going on in Marvel Strike Force, and right now there's a lot of orbs disappearing and a lot of missed opportunities potentially if you don't collect. Example, the teal armory orbs. There's a lot of gold in there, and if you don't collect them, you could be missing out on millions, if not hundreds of millions of gold. A lot of people are getting 30, 40, 50, 60 million. I got about 5, and I've heard as high as 178 million. Also, there's a hidden store, so I'm going to show you how to access this store. So something went wrong with the patch, and a lot of the new store items are hidden right now, and you can find them. We're going to go over that. Before we get into all of this stuff, codes. Any given time on my Discord server or inside a Twitch chat, you can type exclamation codes. The most current one is play on web, and that's about 1 million gold. And then this web playable gives 2 million gold, and you're supposed to do it every day. And I believe it resets on your account reset, which for me is in the middle of the night. I don't know. Somebody has been telling me that it is showing up in your account, but it errors out of the website. But I cannot get this to work. Also, there's some pretty cool offers inside the store, and we're going to go over that. The main one is going to be the zombie Scarlet Witch one, and it's $3. Let's find it right here. I got it saved here. I got all these tabs opened up. So it's Zombie Scarlet Witch, and this is $3, and you get 50 Zombie Scarlet Witch, 2,000 power cores, and 2 million gold. Now, this only shows up if you do not have her at 7 yellow. In addition, if you do not have Zombie Juggernaut and Zombie Iron Man at 7 yellow, they will show up as well. Someone sent me an image of it right here. So this is what the Zombie Juggernaut one looks like. And so this happened once before with Fantastic Four, and it's already been reported to developers to make this option available to everyone. So like if you currently have all 3 of those characters already at 7 yellow, maybe you do want to spend the $3 just for the power cores. Well, that's been mentioned to them, and in the past they have accommodated that. Right now they're not working, so maybe we won't hear an answer back until Monday. Also, there's a ton of things going on right now, and this is the general suggestion. The only things I have unopened are gold and trending orbs, premiums, and spotlights. Tons of changes happening to the store. The main one that I think is of highest concern is going to be in this main store, and it's down at the bottom, and it's going to be these Armory 16, 17, and 18, the teal ones. These have gold in them, and the gold is going to be removed from them. And for me, I was able to locate about 5 million in here. Some people will get those other numbers I mentioned. So this is a big deal. Now, what we were talking about, there is a way of farming these orbs right now. A lot of people are missing this, and you're going to want to do this because there's a couple events right now that are specific to them, and this is where we're going to be able to get Scarlet Witch. And it's kind of hard to find, but if you click on the orb itself and then you hit open, there's a find message button here, and then there's 3 nodes that you can find it, which is infected 1-1, 1-3, and 1-5. You can manually search for those. If you're interested in other orbs, you can do that over here. Like if you're looking for the vampire orbs, you can do the same thing. It'll tell you where those are located. Also, I watched Marvel Zombies last night. Holy moly. Go watch that. It is very rated R, very Halloween, and I loved it. It was an Ichi watch, and everybody dies. Everybody gets killed off. It's great. I love it. And we need to get Moonblade or Blade Knight. I don't know what his name. We need to get him in the game. We need to get that guy in the game now. He's like a hybrid of Moon Knight and Blade. Amazing. Now, we're going to talk about the hidden store. And the hidden store is going to be good for, let's say, Fantastic Four and lower. So like if you go into this tab, which is one of the best tabs in the game right now, they added it, I don't know, 6 months ago. Characters, hit the squads tab, and you can see like the order of characters and teams were released. And we're talking about Fantastic Four, MCU, and older. Now, for me, I've got all of these characters already at 7 yellow, but I do not have Franklin Richards. So there's a hidden store that is not supposed to be visible. Same thing, if you click the find button, which is right behind me right now here on the screen, it's going to give you access to this new store, chance to find in supplies, Age of Annihilus. Now, there's another red one over here. It is not this one, but if you're looking, it's the first one with the red text. And when you click on it, it takes you to this hidden store. And you can see all of these characters are farmable. So I've already bought this, but I bought my Franklin shards. I've got a screenshot of that. And that was the screenshot that I was showing at the beginning of the video. Let me pull it up right here. And I was able to buy some 5 shards for 7,000 shop credits. So I believe this was supposed to be a part of the new store that was going to be released here in a couple days. But if you want to get a head start on it, I was able to pick up 5 Franklin shards for 7,000 shop credits. And you see I have 45 million. And so that is quite an abundance. Now, I've talked about this a couple times, but I just want to restate this because it's somewhat of a big deal. Right now, every day in the web store, there's a free claim for level 4 and level 5 purple ions. Run, don't walk. These are the most scarce resources in the entire game. And once a day, you can get them for free. I believe this was happening. It's already been happening for like 4 or 5 days. It was supposed to run for a week. So maybe we're like day 3 or 4 into it. But if you were able to catch it every day, then it's worth upgrading one entire character, which is super pricey right now if you're wanting to do that. Now, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk about in today's video, and they're on these tabs, and I just want to make sure I don't miss anything at all. Don't want to leave you hanging. We got the Franklin shards. We did the Franklin Richard shards. There is a secondary way of accessing these shards right here, these zombie orb fragments. And this is kind of instructions on how to do that. You go into the events, then you type in Undying Rampage, then you go into Unstoppable Undead, and then there's you got this challenge here in the middle, and then you're going to get that, and then you're going to be in this infected area. And then infected 1, 3, and 5 will get you access to that. I think it's easier to go into the main store under Orbs and hit Zombie Orb, and then hit Get, and then collect Find, and then it'll take you right to this screen right here where you can see the 3 nodes that have those orbs, and you'll be helping out your alliance. Also, there is a web client. You can see right here, if I click this, it'll allow me to play on the web. There is a claim inside of there, which is under the offers, and then in the events section to finish off the Damon Hellstrom event off early, which has a total of 100. So for me, I already collected 15 through normal play, but allowed me to get to the end and get a full 100. That's a big deal. Now, I have been struggling to use the web client. It was good for me for about an hour and a half, and then it became very clunky. I know Duelim in his Crucible, it crashed mid-Crucible, and it was a mess for him. Also interested in knowing if someone was struggling to have good performance on the web, and then they fix something, clearing cache up, adding extra memory, doing some sort of secret trick to make it run better. I'm super interested in that because I think I would like to use the web thing because right now I'm using LD Player, which has always been problematic, and like even in the Sentry boss fight, when he toggles to void, it doesn't look right. And I think it looks right on the web. I do think this technology of playing on the web is largely based on the browser, and maybe browser technology is getting better. I don't really know, but maybe it's just going to take a little bit of time before the kinks are sorted out. But I myself personally did not like that. Always, as a reminder, if you like the video, give it thumbs up. And remember, when you give a video a thumbs up, there's 4 fingers pointing back at you.